Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue to unpack some classical China era's character. Tu, apprentice, is today's character. And I guess apprenticeship, probably most famously in the craftsmanship lineage. Before we have YouTube, that we can just learn about something by following the demonstrations online, right, in a video form. We have to be in person in real life learning. And this apprenticeship, I guess, is kind of universal for an era. So classical China, definitely, we have this era of apprenticeship. Tu in Chinese, how we express that, we use the foot symbol, which is the right foot, especially. We use only three toes to abstract away the toes. Use three to represent five. Imagine five would be too crowded. Three is kind of okay. So this is the big toe, pinky toe. The rest of the toes in the middle, it looks kind of like a cactus shape. It's one of the earliest Chinese radicals, we call it, as a part to symbolize a part of human body and use that to compose meaning. So we have the right foot here. By itself, it means stop, it means standing still. Now, if I add it with three strokes like this, the three strokes means footsteps. And this is footstep created by the left foot in particular. So right foot with left footstep in this stacked up position. Go figure, like how somebody when create make this. I'm not sure if this is intentionally, but that's how we inherit. Left footstep because we have the exact mirror image on the right side, and you have both footsteps on both sides, right? And that's the complete footstep. And eventually, because when we are coin such new concept with the existing ones, and kind of like a building Legos, right? Snapping those two pieces together, then this right side footstep becomes like redundant. But it's too much. It doesn't come together because we can visually connect the foot symbol with the left footstep together. But then if we have a right footstep, it's like floating on the other side and looks unbalanced, right? So that's get rid of altogether. Foot symbol plus footsteps means guaranteed walking. You're walking with your feet. Okay. Now, on the right side is the soil symbol. And if you notice, the contemporary Chinese simplified traditional looks the same, but 2,000 years ago's dictionary is missing a part because that dictionary is not perfect. That sometimes skip some characters that in later days become. I'm pretty sure it skipped many, many characters. But later millennials, when we're still using, say, this apprentice concept, that dictionary didn't bother to include it. So I guess that curation of that dictionary, I guess the chief editor did his selection that kind of based on his best judgment back then. So it's not all inclusive. Back then, the closest character we can find is this with the soil symbol on the right side. The reason why soil symbol is this cross means a plant going through the ground level. And then the second horizontal line is an indicator to show the root of the plant. Together, it means soil because the indicator is the key message. We have the plant in the ground, but like where to look at. So this pointer draw our attention to the root of the plant, which doesn't mean the root itself, means the surrounding of the root, which we can logically deduce is the soil because that's the only place that the plant would grow. Am I right? Am I right? Can plants grow on rocks? Probably can, but I guess the majority of the plants grow from soil. So that together, there's two horizontal lines with one vertical line, and you have to pay attention not puncturing the vertical line over the second horizontal line. That is our soil symbol. And you see the contemporary version got this extra foot symbol on the right side. So this is a streamlined version of this right foot symbol. And this is the big toe, pinky, the rest of the toes, the sole of the foot. It's a repeated of the same icon. So in this case, we just imagine this thing move underneath the soil symbol. That means you put your feet on the soil. So you're grounded. And on the left side means walking, right? Moving through space on foot. So walking on foot and foot on the ground, these two kind of overlapping, similar imageries put together means you're actually doing something. Because in Chinese, our abstraction of do is not just do itself, not like in English we use do to represent all kinds of human actions. In Chinese, when we say we're taking action, doing something, we use walking to represent it. Interesting, right? We use a spatial moving as the marker of something changed, something happened. So we use that. Walking pair with this foot on the ground means you're actually walking with your own feet. And that to us, it seems like redundant. Like, of course, you walk. That's what English walk means. You walk on your feet. Is that a redundant message? Well, if we're talking about walking, traveling through space, there are different ways. You can run, right? You can skipping, all kinds of ways. But here, we're just emphasizing we are using our own feet to walk. To measure the distance. And of course, in ancient times, there are this hierarchy today as well, that some people can afford to travel on horses, on carriage, or man-powered vehicles instead of walking on their own feet. So here, this walking on their own feet on the ground type of walking means you're doing it yourself. You're actually hands-on doing it. Even if we use totally the foot symbol to express it, but it's kind of equivalent to English hands-on. So you are learning by practicing it. So that's apprentice. We have 徒步. So 步 means step, and it actually visually means put the right foot on top of or in front of the left foot. So you have two footsteps, one in front of another. That means you're stepping forward. And then you have this, you're really doing the steps, 徒步, together. The two kind of duplicated concept. Then double down, locking mean double lock it. The message to mean hiking, 徒步. In Chinese, in today's concept, it means you're walking the walk. You're really hiking, walking long distance as well. It's not just everyday, low-key walking. It's really you're putting a lot of effort to travel far. And that's hiking equivalent. Okay, 徒手. 徒手. As we said, even if we use a foot image to express hands-on, you're actually doing it in person or by yourself. And in this case, 徒手 actually have an extra layer of meaning. Means that you're using everything on you already. You're not using any additional help, resources, tools to help you with something. So 徒手means all by yourself, only with your own hand, you're doing something. So that can come with you're under-equipped or you're actually overcompetent about something that you can just by your hand and already meet the quality standard. Okay, 徒弟 is a younger brother. So the age itself shows, we don't say 徒哥, we don't really have an older brother. Always as a 徒弟. This young age indicate this newcomer, somebody who is fresh, who's newbie, therefore paired with apprentice. give you the role of who is apprenticing with you, and that is 徒弟. So here is to show young man learning to use a power tool. And yeah, even in contemporary, we still have that lineage of passing down trades between generations. And definitely we use D, it's appropriate, right? Because a younger boy compared with the master, that's usually the case to show the apprenticeship lineage there. 图, thank you for your time. See you another day.